I was recently called to the office of a large oil and gas company. So the man who met me was the project director. He was a very large British gentleman. And he told me, Kenneth, there's a problem with my team. You know, he faced a lot of frustrations working with his team right now. There are only 24 people. Half of them are expats from different countries, specialists in their own field. The other half is a local team. And because they all came from different countries, there were many issues with culture and communication. You can see that sometimes they don't talk very well. Some talk a lot. Some talk very loudly. Some are very quiet. Some don't even talk at all. And he was saying that there was a lot of politics in his team. A doesn't like B, B doesn't like C, and C doesn't like, well, everybody. So imagine, right now you're trying to get this team to work together. They just don't talk that much. And there's some frustrations. And not only that, when I went to their office, it was so silent. Nobody talked openly. In fact, you could hear the aircon blowing. And people just were doing their work, clacking away on their keyboards. And we asked them kind of, why are you not talking? And this is what they say. Well, actually in this company, if anything goes wrong, you must have an email trail. You can see trust levels were so low that they don't even want to just talk normally and openly for discussions. And during meetings, nobody talks at all. Everybody just grumbles at the amount of work at the end of every single meeting. So imagine right now, you're speaking with this project director. For half an hour, he's just telling me everything that he's very frustrated about, all the things, that clicks his mind. So what are you going to share with him to move him away from this thought process? You only have half an hour left. What will be the exact questions that you ask him? Well, if you ask me, most consultants will usually ask diagnostic questions. Questions like, how long has this been happening? Why do you think this is causing, what's causing it? Who do you think is making it happen? And what do you think are some root causes, that makes this whole thing so frustrating? But if you go on that line of questioning, most of the time it becomes a witch hunt. It becomes even more frustrating because you start digging out many, many issues and problems. So I want to share with you a very powerful principle that has just changed the way teams work that I work with. It just changed the conversations totally. And it is this: listen to the wish behind the complaint. For every complaint, there's always a wish, a desire. If you just focus on the complaint, you can get stuck in the messiness of the complaint. But when you focus on the wish, there could be possibilities to help you move forward. So this is what I said to him. So I looked at him and said, end of the day, what you are telling me is you really want a high-performing team that can deliver your project on time and on target. That's what you want, right? Then he stopped. He looked at me and said, Kenneth, that's exactly what I want. Can you help me get that? And I started asking him future-forward questions. Questions like, suppose if you have a team that acts like this right now. Yeah, everybody is working well, they collaborate, they talk very openly. There's no more politics. What will be different? In the way they do things, in their attitudes, and in their skill sets. And when he started sharing me more and more things, he started shifting his mind from what's the past, which is frustration, and I shifted the conversation quickly to the future, which is what's desired. And that was the important difference. So remember, always listen to the wish behind the complaint, because for every complaint, the reason why they're complaining is because they have a wish that is unmet. How many of you know of this group of people here? Well, if you guess them, that means you're old enough. Of course, younger people don't know them. Well, they are basically Spice Girls. And the Spice Girls are amazing. Amazing. They became, at one point of time in their career, they became the most popular all-girl band in the entire history of music. There's something about the Spice Girls that, if you ask me, I think that they are very solutions focused, because in the chorus of one of the most popular songs called Wannabe, actually talks about how to be solutions focused. Let me sing that part of the song for you. It goes like this. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna, zigga, 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 zig. Well, I don't know about the rest of the song because the rest of the song doesn't make sense to me. But that chorus part makes perfect sense. Because every time when you meet people who are frustrated, very angry at a lot of things, at the company, at the colleagues, at the boss, they're always focusing on what they don't want happen. But maybe we need to shift the conversation to tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Because if you tell me what you want, we can start working for a future to move forward. But when you tell me what you don't want, you're just telling me what not to do. But it doesn't mean that you'll be happy, right? So focus on the wish behind the complaint. And one of the ways to do it is to ask questions like, tell me what you want, what you really, really want.